Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new series on the channel here. Inspired by a combination of King of the Fourth Quarter of the 2K community, X-Tech of the NHL community, and Bengal of the Madden community, I believe I'm going to be titling this Cup or Bust. Essentially, the premise is that I have, from the expansion draft date, I have 1 year, one full year, an off season, and during the regular season to turn this team into a Stanley Cup winner. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be interesting. Some of the things that I will say, draft picks are on the table. Although I'm going to try to play by the Stefan rule of not trading consecutive years draft picks. That's a basketball rule for those of you who don't know. I'm going to try to make this team as competitive as possible. It's essentially all that we're going to have to go with here. So, with all of that in mind, let's get it underway here. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy this a bit. It's going to be interesting. It really is. I hope to be able to expand out past just being the franchise mode. Don't get me wrong, I love the franchise mode, but I want to be able to do more. Player morale, that's the other one. Okay, cool. Rules and settings. Also, for those of you who are curious, these are going to be the settings, just so I don't have to do this for the next episodes. There's going to be injuries are off, authentic cap penalties are on, autosave on, all of this stuff. Yep. Trade difficulty is going to be on medium. Anything else here I need? Scouting doesn't matter. Auto staff management off, because if we can find ourselves a better coach, we will be finding ourselves a better coach. So with all this in mind, oh wait, real quick. Sim engine scoring on high, player shot frequency high. Right, I think that is all that we really need to handle there. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing to load up for us. So obviously this is going to be more difficult with certain teams than others. Let me go get a drink here. Pardon me. Certain teams are going to be more difficult than others, like we covered. That goes without saying. If I was to do one with Arizona tomorrow, yeah, to say it would be difficult would be a bit of an understatement. But at the end of the day, it's all about giving it the good old try. And with this in mind, I do want you guys to do me a favor and in the comments just drop a challenge you want to see. Like an example would be maybe you can only sign player or you can only acquire players that are over 30, or you can only acquire players with a wrist shot accuracy over 85, something along those lines. Just any ideas you guys have for a rebuild that you think might be fun to see, drop them in the comments. And if if I do pick yours, I will shout you out in the next or in the video that I use it. I don't want to say the next video because it might be a franchise video. I haven't decided the format for this yet. We definitely want to protect you. We have to protect goalie. Yes. All skaters though. So either 8 skaters or we could do the defenseman one, because that gives us, yeah, that'll probably be the better way to do this, because I do want to keep Eberle, Josh Bailey. I probably want to keep Bolivier for sure. Is Mayfield really our next best defenseman? And I can only protect JPP or, okay, what are your contracts looking like? Holy, yeah, I'll take JPP because I hope they take JP Peugeot. With all that underway, though, we can submit the protection list. So, things are going to turn out differently. I mean, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's the exact same draft order. Yeah, so that's that much I appreciate. Some of the expansion draft, they picked JP Peugeot. Good, we don't have to pay that contract. That's more cap space that I can open up. There's also going to be this fake draft, which will be entertaining. So I do want to go quickly, though. We're going to take a look at the contract situation, and it's always going to be in one episode, so it will probably be pretty close to an hour if it isn't already. So just prepare yourselves, we have 20 million in cap. Where is my calculator? I got to get that thing out. There it is. We're going to sign him to a 2-year deal here. 6.1 times 0.85. Well, actually, if I was to do this IRL, it would probably be, would not do a 4-year contract. 2 years is probably the best that we're going to get. Yeah, $5.2 million. We'll offer that to Pellich. Hopefully he will accept. Bolivier there is restricted, so that'll be fine. Kyle Palmieri. I don't want to pay you that much either. Why you got to do this to me? 4.075 times 0.85. 3.5. Okay. First, I want to take a look at our roster. Let's start with the forwards here. So by overall, so we have a first liner in Barzal, and in my mind, potentially a first liner in Anders Lee. Power forward. Looks like he fits the second line better, as does Barzal though. So we're looking for a new coach. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Two-way forward and Josh Bailey. Power forward, two-way forward, Sniper and Eberle. Power forward and Brock. Okay. So I'm thinking the two-way forward third line looks the best with Bolivier and Bailey. The second line can look like Eberle, Nelson, and Lee, and then we could spend some big money on that first line. And then Wallstrom also needs a spot, or maybe he's trade bait. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, and the fourth line is probably going to be a combination of Cizikas, Bellows, and oh my God, I forgot about Clutterbuck. Hopefully we can trade Clutterbuck's contract. Maybe, I don't know, maybe someone we sign in free agency. So let me just go ahead. I need to take a little note of this so that I can map this out for myself and just keep it in mind. Get my notepad out here. So we have Barzal. And then we have Brock, Nelson, Eberle, and Lee. Bolivier, Bailey. And then who was the other one that I had on that third line? Oh, Palmieri could be the other third liner. Although I think I come back to you if I'm being honest. So we'll leave that as a question mark for now, because at the end of the day I could just use Oliver Wallstrom if I really want to, and then Cizikas and Bellows and question mark. So it looks like we're looking to acquire about 4 forwards. That's fair enough. Defenseman wise, so we have 2 who belong in the top 4 and 2 bottom 6 guys. So we're looking for, oh man, probably a top line guy, and probably, well, if we could get 2 top line guys, that's ideal, but if not, it's not that big of a deal. And in goal, I believe okay, Sorokin needs a contract. What's he looking for? More than I'm willing to pay him currently. We'll take care of that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it in free agency. For now, we need to find the best way to maximize our assets. So let's go look. Is there anybody on potentially an expiring contract who has like no value? Do we have our first? We don't have our first. Wow, okay, that is news to me. Yeah, our second round pick is the first one that we have. Cool, so let's just take a quick look around the NHL here. We're looking good on time. Any forward, I mean, you have Cam Fowler on the block, but like I'd prefer to get like Lindholm maybe. You probably don't want to do that. Arizona, no, yeah, we know about Arizona. Pasternak would be really nice, especially because he's on a 3-year deal. That would be sick. Buffalo, obviously they don't want to trade Eichel in this world. Funny how that is when you don't actually tick off your superstar. Let's see, Kachuk could be fun. Kachuk could be a lot of fun if we want to really embrace that gritty side of the New York Islanders. I say gritty, like there's just a lot of power forwards, or at least in my mind there is. Then again, I'm losing my mind, so it's possible that I'm wrong. Ooh, maybe Rantanen. 5 years, he is a sniper. And he's got an X factor. Let's see. What would it cost for us to find a way to get Mikko Rantanen on this team? Keep in mind, guys, what was I going to say? All realism, you can go ahead and hold that at the door. We don't deal with that here. Ooh, that's not even our pick either. Oh, it's looking rough, boys. The trade values are not as high as I had hoped. It's all right though. It's all right. Free agency is still a thing. I would trade Bodie Wild in this too. Okay, I think we're gonna have to use one of our first round picks. But again, if you're getting Rantanen, do you really care that you're giving up a first round pick? You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. And we'll give up a second 2 years from now just to like offset that a bit. Rejected. Maybe I have to give up two firsts. Okay, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I really wouldn't, because again, we're getting a superstar. Dang. Okay, I had kind of hoped, but it's all right. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going here. So we can't get Rantanen. Patrick Laine is someone I might take a look at. What's his contract look like? He has to be re-signed already. I think it's still worth it to take a shot on him. Bjorkstrand, does he have to be re-signed? Oh, he does. What about defensemen? Because we do need some defensemen. Seth Jones is on 2 years. That contract, will take that. Could I get both of those guys? I know it's a lot to ask, but I'd really appreciate it, and it would cover up two spots that we currently have holes at. A second, Bodie Wild and Holmstrom, that's nowhere near going to cover it. However, maybe if I throw in a first next year, or not next year, but the year after, rejected. The year after that, a second, potentially. There it is. Would you take that? Jeez. Okay, well. I'll make it a third. Oh, my. Oh, look at that. They got a guy who's good. Shocker. Anyways, we're going to keep looking. We'll come back because I think that Line A might be one of the best options that we get out of this. Actually, hang on. Do they have... Okay, they also have Roslovic, who I like a lot. Who's a two-way forward. He could work on that third line wing. Okay, I'm much more open to doing this, actually, if I'm getting Roslovic as well. Let's see. So I give up Holmstrom and Bodie Wild, who both honestly don't look like they're going to be much. I'll give up next year's first-round pick as well, which is on you guys' want list, so too far off. Okay, what if I give up a... We'll give this second as well. Oh, come on. Stop that. Thank you. Rejected just a touch, though. Okay, I think that we have got ourselves a bit of our forward core. Sweet. Okay, so that I think is going to be a great move for us. I really do, because that covers our third line is good now, and our first line now has a right wing in Patrick Laine, who can be that dude. Like let's be real with ourselves. Patrick Laine, if he can rediscover his form, he can be elite, and I don't think there's any question about that. Other things that I would be looking for now, I don't know why I'm looking at just forwards, would be defensemen. Defenseman would be pretty big right now if we could find a not super valuable defenseman who could play the top line. And this might actually be the team to talk to about that, because someone like a Matt Dumba or Brodin on 1 year, though, I don't really want to take the chance on that. Spurgeon on a 7-year deal, would not want to take the chance on that. I don't really like them, for being perfectly honest. Maybe Petrie? Is Petrie really what I'm... Ugh, I want to keep moving. I would love Roman Josi. I would. Oh, hang on. They want to get rid of Matthias Ekholm. That would be a hell of a defensive core. Yeah. Ooh, that would be one heck of a defensive core there. So maybe we could package some guys here. Let's look. What do we have cap wise that could help ease this a bit? Eberle is on a 4-year deal, but it's not a great 4-year deal. Josh Bailey, I still don't like the contract of, because he's going to be playing third line minutes. His expires. Cal Clutterbuck and Komarov, both of you could go, and I would give up my third and my second next year. How does that sound? That isn't there whatsoever, huh? Okay, well, like I said, we're not going to mess up this year. We'll go with the year after that. We'll give you a second as well. Oh my God. Y'all are lying to yourselves, but I will give you a first because I really want this trade to go through. Give us a good start to the series. All right then. What if I take those two off? Like, how close am I now? Just a second and a third. Okay, they're getting in red for timing, which does not mean good things for me. So I'll give up another second. Rejected. Okay, we'll go back to skaters now. Skaters, give you both of these two. I'm just going to go ahead and accept the L for now, and we will let Seattle make their pick. Who do they get? Curry. Not Steph, but looks like I'm going to guess Zach or Zane. Well, anyways, I have PK Subban on the block. What is his overall? Holy. He's an 83. Oh, man. That is rough. Just checking through to see, like Ryan Ellis. Oh, 7-year deal, though. I'm good. Like, I don't want to completely screw this team over. 5 years at 7 mil? No, I'm good. Let's keep going here. Ryan O'Reilly would be kind of cool to add. Maybe Tarasenko is an option, you know? Maybe I think I jumped on the, yeah, this is what I think I'm going to do. I think that we jumped way too early on the line A move, because I don't really love the 85. I was just saying how I didn't like what's his face? What is his face? I didn't like Anders Lee or I didn't like Anders Lee for the first line as an 85. So with that being said, I think that Patrick Laine for Tarasenko could make some sense for us. Tarasenko is clearly better. I don't think there's going to be an argument there. He's already under contract, so we don't have to pay him, which we likely would have had to pay this same amount of money or pretty close to it to to Patrick Laine. We're just going to safeguard that a bit. We'll take it. So we got Tarasenko. I like that. I like that move a lot. We're going to go all skaters now. Let's take another look. Sort by overall. Nobody. JT Miller. However, he is a two-way forward, right? I mean, if he's a playmaker, we'll take a look, but two-way forward. He has an X factor, which I did not realize. Stone, Theodore, yeah, no. Ovechkin. Yeah, not going to do that one because I would probably get shot on sight by a lot of fans. Not necessarily because he like hates the Islanders or anything, but just because removing Ovi from the Capitals just feels like sacrilege, you know? Let's see here. I don't really think any of your contracts are going to work for me that well. Anybody here value-wise that could be moved? Morrissey? Nah. I don't really like that idea too much. Okay, let's go back. Let's talk to the two teams I really want to talk to. I want to talk to... Well, for one, I want to talk to Montreal because I think that Jeff Petrie could be a nice fit on this team. At $5.5 million currently, it's going to take some value to get him. That's for sure. Value-wise, what are we looking at here that could be potentially traded for him? I think I've come to the decision Oliver Wahlstrom is not going to be on this team. He's just... Okay, hang on. Yep, let the pick go. Okay, Mikola, cool. Yeah, no, he's not going to be on the team. That's something that has to happen. So with that, it's Montreal. There we go. With that, though, if we're grabbing Jeff Petrie, who I actually think fits the profile of this team really nicely, we're going to grab Jeff Petrie, and we are going to throw in Oliver Wahlstrom, and the other guy that I think is going to have to fit there, and I think he probably fits the bill for someone that we need to cover this, is going to be Kyle Palmieri. He fits the contract. We're not going to bring him back. Okay, there's more. They're asking for more in return than just that. How would you like Josh Bailey? You wouldn't. But your problem is that you would have too many skaters? Because if they take Josh Bailey, we can sign a third liner for less than $5 million. Holy, I am not taking Paul Byron, though. Give me Schumann. Rejected yet again. Um, what could be a solution here? It looks like maybe that second round pick that we acquired from the Blues, maybe that would be enough to push it over. There it is. Lovely. Okay, we actually got rid of, we got English. English is difficult. We gained cap space there, which is always a great thing, um, and it's necessary. Um, yeah, so we essentially traded for that guy, and we traded his contract away. So that was beautiful. Loved that. Okay, no one wants to take on Cal Clutterbuck's contract. Shocker, I know. Komarov, no one wants to take on that contract either. Hickey, 2 years. Oh, you don't even expire this year. Oh, those are three awful contracts. If we could clear those, we could clear what? 10 mil? 9. 9 mil. I don't know. Well, no, 9 mil. I was having a mental error there. Sorry, guys. My brain likes to load like a 1970s computer. So let's go see if we can find ourselves a team that's even interested. Okay, first thing we got to do. Cal Clutterbuck, you have the worst contract of them because you have the most money. Goalies, I'm willing to pair you up with Sorokin because someone's likely gonna like Sorokin. Okay, they like Cal Clutterbuck. Um, would you just straight up give me like, well, hang on, skaters matching. If anybody that's literally awful, Lyle, would you do this? Rejected. Okay. What if I throw you like a fifth? What do you say? A fourth? Accepted. Okay, we'll take that. That's the thing is that we're gaining cap space. If we're having this short push, then that's what needs to happen. Looking at forwards again because Komarov is here. Calgary out in the west, perfect. Give me your seventh. If I can get to your draft picks, thank you. Give me your seventh this year, sure. I will give you my sixth and my seventh. What do you say? Okay, well, it's going to take a little bit more. Maybe next year's fifth. And this year's sixth and seventh. Cool. So we got rid of those contracts. There's going to be obviously the one with Hickey. Hopefully it doesn't take much to get rid of that. Oh, there's only 18 seconds left. Give me a seventh. You're doing a nice job trying to make sure it's fair value. Maybe I can give up like a sixth for next year, and that's it. We will take that. We will absolutely take that. So we got a lot of cap space there. I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Okay, cool. And somehow Jesper Wallstedt went and it's the third round. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, EA. Great job. Great game. Anyways, other things that we could be looking to add to the team. Let me just go through my little pen and paper here. So first line left wing taken. We got Vladimir Tarasenko. Third line right wing taken. We got Roslovic. Top line, honestly, I think that the way that I want to run this is with Pellich and Pulak as the second pair. So we got one of our top pair members in Petrie. So the other things that we would be looking for is a potential top pair member or a potential top line winger. Because those just grow on trees. You know, it's going to be difficult, isn't it? I'm going to hate this. 2 years, actually. Ooh, Charlie McAvoy might be the guy. He might be. You don't know, because this team needs an offensive presence. They really do. They need a good offensive defenseman who's going to produce for them. Dougie would be perfect, actually. Let's talk to them about Dougie. I would give up my third-round pick to get exclusivity rights with Dougie. They don't want to just do my third. What if I throw in that Colorado second next year? That's rejected as well. The sevenths. Do the sevenths make the difference? Oh, man. Dude, Dougie would be perfect for this team. Okay, we'll take that. I don't know what we just did or how we just did that, but we will absolutely take that. Our defensive core is going to be complete. And the only thing that we're really looking for in free agency is a top-line winger. I cannot say that I'm upset with how this went. I cannot say that whatsoever. Apologies. Oh my gosh. Pellets renewed. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look here. Take a little look-see. Hamilton wants to resign. Perfect. We have 13 million. Bolivia, qualify. No questions asked. Bellows, qualify. I don't want to offer. I want to qualify. Qualify. And qualify. Fritz. Oh, well, we released him. He won't be impactful anyway. I'm going to qualify all of these guys down here just so that we have an AHL roster, but I don't think these guys aren't going to play a different. They're not going to make a difference. Including you will forget it. Like, sure. There you go. You all can have contracts. I don't mind. Put you all on the team. Well, the AHL team, not the NHL team. But quick question, goalies. Cool. Just checking. Just making sure. Ooh, it's gonna be tight. How much is he wanting? 4 mil. I don't know that I can do that. See, I know Dougie got like a 6-year contract IRL, so I don't feel too bad giving him a 6-year deal here. I do want to, do my due diligence here. Clear 8 times 8.5. 8 times 0.85, excuse me. 6.8 million. Yeah, no, I'm feeling good with that. I really am. We'll even give you 7 mil flat. That gives us around 6 million to work with here. Bolivia needs to come back. Sorokin, I'm gonna let Casey Cizikas walk. I'll just sign him back in free agency. Okay. The thing is that we still have a top line winger to get. Yeah, renew. Cool. So that's where I'm having a bit of a difficult time here. Is that we definitely need to find a way. Forget this. We're gonna go 1 year because I have to be cheap with him. I do, because we have to be able to make this team a contender, and we need another piece. It comes out to, okay, we could probably get away with 6.8 here. Hopefully. We're gonna let those two go to free agency. We'll let them mellow. We'll see what comes around. What's going on. Geez. Okay, Dougie, you're really making this difficult on me. All right then. We'll go 1 year, 7 mil. Would that make you happy? Please, Dougie. 1 year, 7 mil. Please, just accept it so that I don't have to worry about getting an offensive defenseman that'll sim well. Okay, Dougie Hamilton, thank you. Sim to free agency. Got him. Got all the guys that we tender qualified. Okay. We do have a couple of people to look at, though. And we have 6 mil. Just a 7 mil. See, it's even better. Okay, so if we're searching, I want to look at forwards overall wise. Ooh, Schwartz looks pretty. Oh man, That's an 85, and we just talked about that. We just had that conversation. We did. Honestly, Taylor Hall or Gabriel Landeskog are my top options, but that means that I have to clear even more cap space. So let's go see what we can do about that. Because in all honesty, if I could get about 10-ish million, that would be ideal. But that requires me finding a third line center that is able to cover. You know what? Okay. I need a third line center for cheap, like rookie deal cheap. Um, Barrett Hayton is not going to be that guy. Nope. Buffalo Sabres, Dylan Cousins. No way I can make that trade value work. Nope. Nope. Well, I mean, yes, but hang on. Do I have someone else who could play center? That's the question. Out of those guys, who all is there? No. The answer is a resounding no. Well, Bolivier is a left winger. I have Roslovic to play center. What am I saying? I'm losing my mind. Cool. So, I need just a forward who is between. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna player finder. We're gonna do this the efficient way. Player search, because I want Taylor Hall. I think Taylor Hall would be a great fit for this team. We're looking for a. We're looking at maximum salary of 2 mil. And you're going to be a minimum rating of 82 to 84. 23. We want to look at the lowest value possible. Nick Foligno. Oh no, we want to get people who are on contracts. Roslovic, Carter Verhaeghe is a good shout. Jordan Kyrou, no, Kemp. I'm not sure how to say that anymore, if I'm being honest. Actually, I kind of like this idea. Okay, who else did I have on that third line? Bailey, Josh Bailey. I traded Bailey. Yeah, I did. Wow. Okay. That just hit me. I'm having some mental lapses today. Wow. Okay. Cool. So that's what we're looking at there is Velarde and Kempe. Trade value wise, the opposite way. It's going to be a bit more difficult, to say the least. You know, Brock Nelson looks like he might be having to leave here shortly. Because I don't want to have to trade Anders Lee with his contract. His contract is, it's not that great for what his rating is in EA or in EA's eyes. Don't get me wrong. I think that he's better than that, but Bolivier would have to be one of the ones to go. Matt Martin is making 1.3. Okay, that's something I can get rid of. Panic the same. Timoshev's someone who can go. Dobson I have to keep. He's one of the few cheap options that I have. You could be something for us. And in all honesty, it looks like a second or a first is going to be necessary. So we will give you all that and a first. What do you say? Accepted. Cool. Our third line is complete now, and it is as cheap as I can get it. We're going to go ahead, though, now. We're going to look at these contracts because I want the bad contracts out of the way. Value. I want the bottom of the value. Matt Martin is going to be one. Ross Johnston. Fun fact, he used to play for my local team, the Kansas City Mavericks. Is that fun? No. Do I care? Not really. Jordan Eberle might have to go as well. Ooh, there's going to be some tough calls here. It's going to be someone. Okay, there we go. New York. They want both. Give me just your 7th. All right, let's make it plain and simple. Okay, you don't have a 7th. How about your 6th? Accepted. Sweet. We'll take it. We get more cap space. Yeah, so we have a decent amount of cap space now. We have our third line complete, our second line complete. What am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting. We need the top line, obviously, and to sign bottom liners. Yeah. Let's just take a look, though. Is there bottom line guys that could be in the system already? Kiefer Bellows, obviously, we can we just go ahead and get him? Oh, okay, he wants big boy money, unfortunately. I'll sign you to $1 million because I don't want to pay you the extra. Uh, in the main roster now, Johnston isn't going to be there. Oh boy. Hosang, but like that's even a stretch. Uh, yeah, no. So we have one bottom line guy and no other person for the top line. Ay ay ay. How much money do we have? We have the same amount of cap space. That's kind of weird. Okay. What's your lowest total here? 0.25. It's gonna be 6 years. Okay. I would like to give you 7 mil, Taylor Hall, if you would hopefully you're considering that. And then with that, I think that we're actually going to go and we're going to try to look at two-way guys, overall wise. The highest overall that will accept a two-way contract. Wow. Okay. Wow. People really up their standards. Um, we are going to have to find some bargain bin hunting here, guys. We're going to look for 1.65. That's Parise. It's not really what we're looking for. 1.4 with Patty Marlowe. 1.5 with Grabner. I need to look at just forwards. Okay, let's go down. Godet? No, not really. I don't really like that idea. Marlowe, Grabner. Cizikas is here, but he's requesting more than I'd like to pay. Soderberg. Soderberg is a good option. Yeah, he could be a bottom line guy, no questions asked. Sean Corrali wants 2 mil. Sven Varchi wants 1. That's not bad. If only Belmar. There we go. There's our fourth line. They're built. And hopefully we can sign Taylor Hall in goal. I didn't even think about that. I completely forgot. We kind of need a backup goalie, don't we? Brassois. No, I don't want someone I'm going to have to compete for. We'll sign Reimer. Rhyme time. And I think we have to look for a cheaper option. We need to clear about 4 mil. So back to the trade finder we go. Gonna go to player search, and I think the person on the way out to me is gonna be Brock Nelson. Actually, I take that back. It's gonna be Jordan Eberle. I want a sniper. I don't care about age. Who is making less than or 2 mil or less. I don't care about any of that. I need his rating to be 85 is what I'm hoping to get. 85. Nobody. Wow. Okay. I'll raise that a bit, and I will lower the rating by 1. Does that change anything? We get anybody 1. Robertson. 1 year. Oh, that could be huge. Robertson would be absolutely huge for this team because he would be a second line sniper who fits the bill. Yeah. Oh, that would be great. Where you at? Where you at? Dude, Eberle, there you are. 5.5 mil. Okay. Everybody just play cool. Just play cool. We'll give up a first, and it's gonna have to be more. I mean, I know it is. We'll give up a second as well. A second, a first, and Eberle for Robertson. It's not there whatsoever. Dang. Okay. Skaters matching. Let's take a look. Bellows, Mayfield, no. Hosang, I give up. Dalcole, I give up. How about that? They don't like that enough anyway. What about goalies matching? I mean, you can have him. Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything, but hey. Can't hate a guy for trying. We're going to go back here. We're going to... We'll give up that second round pick. And I'll give up one other first. Okay, that last year. We're giving up that third. I have to give up that first then, don't I? So that's not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. Wow. I could up it to 3 mil. No, let's just look at any player type. And let's up it to... We'll up it to 2.5. Ugh, 8 results. Okay, these guys are hopefully going to be very helpful for us. A couple rookie guys, Farabee and Norris. Norris, are you two-way forward or a playmaker? Two-way forward, two-way forward, playmaker, sniper, playmaker, playmaker. I'm not going to be able to get Tim Stutzla. That's just not going to happen. Uh, mm, that's probably just as unlikely. Really getting put into a cap crunch here. Um, the only other thing I can really think to do. I mean, how far are we into this episode? We're 40 minutes in. Jesus. This episode has gone on way longer than I really intended to, and I apologize to all of you out there. We're going to go ahead and just try to fly through this. So we're going to go back to Robertson. I'm going to give up multiple first-round picks. We're going to make sure this happens because I want to get this done. Okay. Let's go. First, second. I'll give up my first next year as well. Right winger. Eberle. Go back to this. Bada bang. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bob's your uncle. Let's go. Done. Okay, and we just cleared enough cap space to be able to take care of everything. We're going to offer Taylor Hall the 8 mil that he deserves. Hopefully we'll be able to sign everybody else accordingly. Should, theoretically. Oh, I can't offer him a new contract. Okay, cool. Maybe he just accepts that 7 mil. That's possible. Decline. I don't want Pearson. Let's just see. Does he have another offer? Please, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. He doesn't. Okay, just keep on going. Keep on going. We'll go 2 days here. Come on. Boom, boom. 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 Come on now. Come on now. No other offers still? Okay, we're going to get somebody here, right? We got Reimer, we got Soderberg, we got Belmar, we got Bellows. Let's go, okay. Rest of the roster is complete aside from wide or wing. No! Wait, was he just not interested in the salary? Was that what it was? Okay, we have 10 million. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I really worried there for a minute. Come on. Come on. Can you sign, please? Thank you, Taylor Hall. All right, I will see you all once we get to the regular season. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the start of the year. So I just wanted to show everybody what our lines are going to look like here. It doesn't look like we get any chemistry. I completely forgot about the head coach. We don't get any chemistry for that. Andres Lee here is going to get moved up. Velarde with Kempe and Roslovic gets a -1. Belmar, Soderberg, and why would Hosang be here? See a left wing. No. Okay, I guess he's not on the roster yet, but you know who that is. There, Petrie is going to be up there. Dobson, Wise Green here. This should be Mayfield. Thank you. Perfect, perfect. In goal, we have Reimer and Varlamov. We are going to go ahead and make the change real quick. Going to drop you off, you off, you off. Pull up Bellows, and we will put Bellows into the starting lineup. And I'm going to go try to find ourselves a better head coach for this roster, because this roster should be pretty good. Maybe not chemistry-wise, but overall it should compete. So I'll let you all know. Oh, look at that. The bottom line gets +1. That's cool. I'll let you all know whenever I find ourselves a coach. Look at that. The AHL also gets itself a +2 or 2 +2s and a +1. Huh. Ken Appleby, New York Rangers legend. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I've been able to come up with. It's a solid lineup. Only real problem being the third line doesn't really work. I'm going to see if I can find somebody better for the third line than Gabriel Velarde. Given the money that we have, we might be able to. I don't necessarily guarantee it, but hey, I'll take a look and see what's out there. On defense, holy, this is worse than I thought it was. Um, okay, yeah, we could just switch Petrie and Pulak, or even, what about Pellich? Ooh, okay, Pellich makes it worse just because it takes away from this line as well, so we're going to stick with this. Um, it's not bad. It's really not. What's the power play looking like? Wow, okay, there. You now see I was removed from a party. Um, okay, yeah, the power play is not bad at all if we're being honest with ourselves here. Why does Petrie, is Petrie good on the power play of this? Is he like, no, I don't understand. Oh, it's the X factor, the thunderclap. Um, yeah, I'll figure out the power play once we get everything sorted, but for right now, that's what the coach situation is looking like. I'm going to see what I can do about finding us potential third liners. So here in this one, I think we're going to be acquiring Gabriel Velarde, ironically, to get Casey Cizikas back, who supposedly matches our third line. So let's see if we can get it done. And we do. Perfect. So that'll give us at least one third liner. I'll let you know if I find ourselves another one. All right, so update, guys. Casey Cizikas does not work well. He actually has the same chem style as Roslovic and Kempney. So the lineup that we're currently going to run with is probably an iteration of this. We were able to sign Kyle Palmieri through free agency, and he actually makes it down to a plus or a -1. So it's not terrible. We'll definitely take that over the alternative. Yeah, so that's what that's gonna look like. I'll go through. I'll do the special teams lines. I don't know if I'll show you guys that or not. I'll probably just show you guys when we start the season. So I'll see you all then. All right, ladies and gentlemen. On the power play, I was able to get a +2 through this, but I was not able to get anything for the second line. On the penalty kill, we were able to be a +1 with a 0 on the second line. So overall, not bad chemistry. I will admit our coach is not very good. I believe he's a C. Um, yeah, I get it. We'll figure out, I guess, during the simulation process whether or how much that actually means. So, with all that out of the way, I think we're ready to begin the year. I think I will see you all January 1st. So I will talk to you all then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the God. Right, well, coaches matter. That's what I'm going to say for this season because Jesus Christ. We're playing worse than any Pee Wee team that had to face Connor McDavid at 14 years old. Um, we're firing you, dude. Clint Lackey, you're terrible. How do you work there, Anderson? Not great, if I remember correctly. 52%. I'll move you back down to associate. We'll move you up. What are you there? 52%. And what was our old head coach? What's his percentage there? 49. Jesus. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead. You can be the intern. Congratulations. We're going to hire somebody. I don't know who yet. Yeah, you guys are going to come with me for the ride because, God, do we need one. 64 wasn't bad. It's too bad it's for the wrong team. 63 here out of Goldman. Don't really love that. Oh boy. Okay. Sort by this because I would rather look at the NHL assistant coaches and see them. Okay, this might be the dude actually. He looks like he's going to be very balanced. Does not match Anders Lee. We'll just keep him in mind. 68 though. 68 is really high. If we could hit anybody in the 70s, they are hired. 69 twice. Nice. He doesn't really match. Okay, he doesn't match our third line. Like, no, we've been able to figure that much out. But no. We have to go with an elite head coach here. We're gonna grab Vandermeer. while we have the chance. We'll leave him on a 1-year deal. It's fine. He has to let us play better because right now we're just playing terribly. We're 500, which I think is genuinely just down to the absolute talent on this roster because this roster is filled with plenty of talent. I mean, yeah, we were great to start off. We really were, and we get a W there. Okay, maybe it's already starting. Maybe he's already having an effect on the team. He's happy to join. Let's just take a look here and see. What do our lines look like chemistry wise with him? Okay, we can deal with that. We can definitely deal with that. The third line gets a +1. Everything else is a 0. It's not bad. Defense. Oh boy, that defensive pair on the bottom. Wow, wow. Scott Mayfield maybe has to go. Power play is still a +2. That's good at least. Goalies don't. I'm an idiot. They don't affect chemistry. So yeah, I think this is what we're gonna roll with. But I'm gonna look to see if I can find a different defenseman than Scott Mayfield to be running on the third pair. So I will talk to you guys in just a minute when I have a replacement. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Braun says that he will fit all of our pairings. Let me just go ahead and show you all. So yeah, fits all defensive pairings. I don't know how accurate that is, but we're gonna find that out as soon as we can acquire him. Get rid of the third, and there we go. Cool. So we're gonna go to roster. We're gonna edit our lines because I don't know what to do. This team should be good, but hey, getting 0 chemistry might be the way to go. Justin Braun, please, oh please, you still get a -2. Okay, all right then. Pellich fits down there. We'll figure out how much chemistry is going to play a factor in this. For right now, I think we're going to run Petrie up there. That makes it a -1. Pellich up there. That doesn't work any better. We'll run this defensive pairs so that we can get some chemistry back there. On offense, not a whole lot of change can really happen here unless I'm wrong. Real quick, just out of curiosity, right? Just to let me know. That'd be a +1. Okay. That's something to keep in mind. We could, I think we might actually run this so that we can get a +1. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out how valuable that +1 is. For right now, we're going to run with the same lines with different chemistry and hope that the coach makes a difference. So I will see you all whenever at the next notable moment. Actually, first, we're going to go over the stats. What am I saying? Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at them. If I can get there. Thank you. Over here to team leader. Looks like Tarasenko is leading us in points. Okay, I'm not too upset about that. Barzell is also tied with it. Anders Lee doing great things as well. Taylor Hall kind of letting us down. Maybe we trade him at the deadline. We look to acquire somebody else who's producing. That's an option. Dougie Hamilton producing. Petrie producing. Love to see that. They're kind of letting us down a little bit in goals. We don't have a big goal scorer, which is one of the big things you need to simulate well. Semyon Varlamov is not playing bad. No, he's not playing bad. Okay. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll look at our team stats, see how they're going. If we go to the entire league instead of just Metro. Goals for per game. Ooh, I normally have really good offensive teams, so this is kind of let me down here. Where are we at here? Oh man. Oh man. 3.15. That is that middle of the pack? Yeah, it's middle of the pack. Oh, that's really just hurtful. Normally renowned for the defensive game. At least we're gonna be around 3.15, aren't we? Oh my god. Oh my god. I better not have to go too much higher. Dude, what? 3.5 goals a game. Jeez. Power play. We have the second best power play. That's good at least. Penalty kill. Our penalty kill is abysmal. Worst in the league. All right. I'll make some line changes. We'll switch up the penalty kill. We'll see what we can do there. I'm just really hoping the head coach makes a big difference because this is a playoff team. This is a team that we built to be able to go and do things in the playoffs. Maybe Bellows. He doesn't work any better than the others. Nelson. He doesn't. What about potentially Lee? Okay, Lee does, which is interesting for us. It works for us. Um, take off Noah Dobson for Justin Braun. Does he work? Does not. I think this will help. I do think this will help. So we'll see what we can do there. Scratch, we have Corey Perry and Casey Cizikas, as we've had the entire year. But hopefully the head coach makes a big difference here. I'll see you all at the trade deadline. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I ended up switching back to the original head coach that we had, and it worked. So after a very poor start following the replacement head coach, which I believe it was from the Seattle game until about right before the Coyotes game, I had the old head coach or the brand new head coach that we brought in, and then after that I brought in the new head coach or I guess the former head coach, and we went on a bit of a tear. We are currently sitting fourth in the division or fifth in the division, pardon me, 2 points out of the divisional spots. Yeah, so 2 points out of the playoff spots. 71 is the wild card, so I'm not feeling too bad about that either. But with all that in mind, I'm ready to hop into this trade deadline. So let's see what we can do. See if we can get a win against Dallas. That'd be big. We're definitely a buyer. Enter. Come on, come on, come on. Sometime today. Thank you. Claude Giroux. He has no contract. Why would I want that? Matthias Ekholm, top line defenseman, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Is there anybody like what is he producing this year? That's my question. What is Hurdle here producing? Okay, I have to go into him to check. That is kind of stupid. Thanks though, EA. Thanks. That was entirely you guys. You had the choice to do that, and you made that happen. So appreciate it. Appreciate you guys making it more difficult, less user friendly. Because I know that you guys think like that. Trade alert. They acquire Tynan and Kaiser or Keiser, something like that. None of those guys really looking all that great to me. Available. Okay, let's keep on going down this list here. See if we can find somebody, a diamond in the rough that is currently looking for a new team. A lot of goalies. Power forward looking for a starting goalie in return. That won't be happening. Let's, you know what? I think Jordan Greenway is someone we could take a look at. I think that he's someone we could take a look at. Let's see. Does he fit the lines though? Because if he fits a line, I'm so willing to be able to trade for him. Decent production this year, especially for only 16 minutes. He fits penalty killing. Unfortunately, he's not somebody that looks like he's going to be able to work out for us. Areas where I would like to improve. Now that I'm thinking about this, because I know that I've already kind of looked at some trade ideas. I don't know, because we kind of hit things at the right time, you know. Maybe a potentially like a third liner. I mean, So our third line is back to being a 0. Um, Dustin Braun there. Well, you still have the big contract. I forgot. Jeez, there's not a whole lot of people here that I really like the look of, for being honest. Like Luke Glendening, is that really a big addition? No, I want to grab somebody really good here. The Flower is not someone I'm going to be able to acquire. I'm just going to accept that one. That's not going to happen. Maybe Claude Giroux. Maybe we do need another playmaker. That's a fair thought. His contract is 8.25. We would be only 2 point what? There's no way we have the cap for that, right? No way. I gave up Sezikis. What would it look like? We'll be over the cap by how much? Because I don't feel like it's adjusting for it. If I give up Braun. Okay, we're actually almost there. So maybe like we give up. Who's someone who is not producing? Brock Nelson is a pretty big candidate to be. He'd probably be the guy. I would give up Brock Nelson. Casey Sezikis can go just because they want him. Would they accept that? Would they just accept that straight up? If I could offer the trade, please. Come on, sometime today. Thank you. Rejected. Okay. However, you know me. I'm willing to throw in a Winnipeg Jets pick that we got with the Casey Sezikis. Yeah? Okay, they kind of like it. They don't really love it, though. Maybe we can give them a third and make them really love it. Rejected. Oh, come on, boys. I'll give you another second. Quite close to fair value. Okay. So 1 second instead of this third should make the difference, right? Right. Accepted. Okay, sweet. So we got Claude Giroux. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna call that a trade deadline before I do something really stupid. I don't know what to say about that. We definitely had a lack of playmaking, that's for sure, but I don't necessarily know that a power forward for a, you know, I just, we're going to call it good. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at our lines real quick. I'll quickly just edit them in front of you guys just so you guys can see what we're looking at. Come on now, over to edit lines. Come on, oh, too far. Edit lines. So first line looks the same. Second line, a little bit more interesting with Claude Giroux, I will admit. It's a hair bit more entertaining. Roslovic is going to be gone, though, for Andre Lee, and Palmieri is going to be gone for Soderberg, and that allows us to get the +3, or the zeros. So, yeah, I don't mind that at all. On defense, yeah, we still have zeros here. Special teams. Claude Giroux, I don't know that he makes our penalty kill or our power play better, but hey. Andres Lee, I wonder, can I switch you out for Tarasenko? Does that improve it? No. What if I just, I can't because Tarasenko's back there. Hey, what's up, Tarasenko? I'll put Hall here, and we will rotate the three of you through, see if anybody gets a better. Okay, Hall does. Hall gets a +3, which is nice. Robertson only gets a +2. So that's what we're going to run. We'll bring you up there. Okay, so that means we need another defenseman here. Probably Pulak. Oh, no, Pulak was not good. Dobson. Dobson works. Okay. So there's the second line power play and the first line power play. Penalty kill. That's what it looks like. Yeah. In goal, we have Varlamov, and scratched is just Kiefer Bellows. All right, well, let's see how much Claude Giroux helps us. Hopefully a lot. I think I will see you guys at the end of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to let you know that we're down to 2 games left on the season, one of which is here against Washington. If we win this game and we win our next game, and Washington lose both, they tie. I'm not sure if we're in or not, but we tie for the final spot for us. So we're up 3-0 after two. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay, maybe a little bit less good now. A lot less good. Oh my God, if we choke this. Okay, Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux steps up. We needed that. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Three, two, one. They get one. We get one, and it's done. Okay, cool, 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 cool. We Unfortunately, our fate is not in our own hands. I'm not sure what the next deciding factor is. Um, yeah, I don't know what the next decider is. We'll find out, won't we? So, game against Tampa here. I'm gonna slow sim it just so that we can, see what's going on. 2-1. Okay, okay. 2-2. Oh, come on, come on, boys. Come on, control. Oh no, Palat. No, boys, don't let the season end like this. Okay, Soderberg. Soderberg steps up. Come on. Come on. Give us something here. Let's go, Taylor Hall. Okay, come on. Come on, boys. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, okay, we got it. We got it. Okay. My God, okay. The last couple questions, though. What happened with Washington? They they won. They won. Oh my God. Well, our first attempt at this did not go as planned, that is for sure. Um, I'll show you guys the final team. Um, yeah, this did not go according to plan, to say the least. Um, so here it is, the 1 year cup or bust. Well, we definitely didn't get the cup, so I guess we busted. Sorry. Yeah, I mean it sucks. It really does, but this team was definitely close, that's for sure. Took a lot, but we got there. If you all enjoyed this one, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Drop a comment of what team you want to see me do next for the Cup or Bust Challenge, and I will see you all in the next one. Talk to you guys later. See ya.